These are some of the healthy tricks that I have been implementing in my life to improve my fitness journey and my overall health. The first one, wake up at the same time every day. My goal is to wake up at 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. every single day, and I try and get in bed before midnight. This way, I'm able to have a consistent habit of waking up early. The second healthy trick that I like to implement in my daily life is getting sunlight right after I wake up. It's very important for me to wake up and move my body. I like to move my body within 5 minutes of waking up, and I find it that it helps me wake up a lot faster and it helps me get going with the day. After waking up from moving around your body, I like to get straight into business and I like to brush my teeth right away. I don't like waiting to brush my teeth, so I brush my teeth right away. I usually do skincare and take a shower at the same time. Afterwards, I go downstairs and eat a meal. I have a few tricks that may help you guys with eating. Now, colors are very important, and the size of your plate is also very important. As you can see from this, the blueberries on the right looks a lot more full than the left, which helps you with eating. And now you can use this either to eat a lot more or a lot less. And as you can tell, the left side looks a lot more appealing, which will trick your brain into eating a lot more. Now that that's out of the way, this is very important. I've been noticing one of the biggest factors I have to give to into growing my body is the protein intake. Now, it doesn't have to be protein powder, but I usually like to just take a protein shake, especially since I struggle eating. So these last couple of tricks have actually really helped me into tricking my brain to eat a lot more. I got this brand from Aldi's. Cost me around $15. It was on sale, so that's why I got it. But yeah, but I take one scoop and I don't like to overdo it. I like to get my protein from food, but I know I'm a person that struggles with eating, so this is one of the ways that helps me make up with it. What I usually like to do is I get a fork and I like to mix it in. I usually just chug it with nothing added, but I would not recommend this for you guys. The taste of the protein powder and just milk tastes awful. I like to do it just to get out the way, but you guys should blend it. You put in yogurt, add some fruits, and it will taste a lot better. The next tip is getting clothes ready for the next day or setting aside anything for the next day. For example, whenever I go work out, I like to use a lot of compressions. Now, I don't look big in the compressions, but they usually help me with my workout. Whenever I put these on, I get a massive pump and my blood is flowing a lot faster. Compressions are proven to actually help you improve blood flow. So, if it's something that you're looking into, I would recommend one just to work out. It looks good, it makes you look buff, even if you're not, like in my instances. But yeah, get something ready. I like the short sleeve, and I use shorts as well for compressions on leg day. But there's also other compression shorts like the long sleeve and sleeveless shirt, which I also have. But all those, I would recommend either the long sleeve or the short sleeve, just because the long sleeve keeps you really, really warm, and then the short sleeve really highlights your arms. And I think that's a really good part of the compression. I think that it does really good on highlighting your body. This may be the same tip, but I recommend setting aside a habit before you go to the gym. And what I like to do is I like to set up my bag Even if it's for soccer or running around my neighborhood, I like to set up my gym bag so I can go play. For instance, I always like to use these cleats, so I put them in my bag whenever I go play soccer. I just take my bag and I go play. I also have running sleeves. I keep these in my bag at all times. They're short and they cost me $10 per pack, and I have two of them. So I got a black and white one. But these actually are like compressions for your arms. So whenever you run or go to the gym, they help. This is the bag I use for my gym days, and I can show you guys some of these stuff in my backpack. Now, you guys obviously already know about the compressions that I was telling you about. I have another one that's in black. These ones I got in Nike and Adidas, and then I carry an emergency pair of shorts just in case. I like to also carry my running sleeves. These actually really been helpful in the gym. I usually use them once in a while. I stick to my compressions, but whenever I don't feel like bringing a compression, I just bring my sleeves and they do the trick. And then this is important, but I like to bring gloves. Whenever it's cold, these are lifesavers. It's important to build a habit of setting your bag aside for the next day. This helps you commit to the gym. It really helps me commit to the gym, just forcing you to get ready for the next day. And then what I recommend is sleeping in a cold environment for recovery. This has helped me a lot. And then finally, it's going to sleep early. Now I know this is one of the tricks that we all struggle with, but what I recommend doing is setting up habits. What I like to do is I like to use personal skincare, and I like to keep it simple. I'm not really big into skincare. I'm not sure what else there is besides moisturizer and a cleanser, but these are the brands that I use. I like to use an electric toothbrush as well, and this has changed my teeth. My teeth are really white now because of the electric toothbrush. It has made a biggest difference, but any sort of products will work. But I would recommend just building a habit, brush your teeth, do your skincare, and build a healthy habit of going to sleep early. The last tips are getting some bands to help you stretch. I use these to stretch my legs whenever I do leg day, and then having your water bottle ready. This actually helps easily because you're able to leave and go to the gym right away. And then lastly, it's important to remember that these tips are not going to be miracles. Like, it's only to help you better your quality of the gym and overall health. But I've been working hard and I've seen differences in my body. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.